Hello and welcome back to the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is our day and this is your Saturday, August 31st reading. This is the last day of this week of trial that I was doing with the Pile 1 Wolf Pack, Pile 2 Lambs, Pile 3 Buffalo. Okay, so this will be the last one, and then tomorrow, Sunday, we'll try a different set and see how it goes next week. If you're enjoying these brief readings, please drop a comment for me. I really appreciate hearing from you, what's working for you. Make sure you click that like button, that thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. It just lets me know if this is the best way to use my time. I've also got ideas for other longer readings, and if you have just found my channel, feel free to look back on quite a number of timeless readings that may address some issue that you're dealing with. And if you're drawn to it, it may just have the message that you need. I always pray over every reading and ask for whatever soul needs to find it, that they may find it. So I hope that you find what you need for your guidance on your soul journey toward joy, love, and abundance. And so for today's Saturday reading, let's hop into it for my Wolf Crew, pile number 1. And I'm going to go ahead and turn these over. So you've got the 9 of Coins. This is good, y'all. So this is about you getting to a place of success, fulfillment on something that you've worked on. It could be for you all that you just made it through this week, and it is Saturday, and it's time for you to just celebrate the harvest of your labor, right? Whatever that might look like for you. Go out, have a good time, relax yourself, spend time with people that you love. But this sort of sense of, she's holding an abundance. This is, by the way, the Tarot of the Divine, and it has fables and stories from all around the world. And in here, this is one of the fables about the watermelon. I'm not going to go into the fable, but just to say that it's really about your abundance and having got there by putting in hard work, having got through some difficulties, and now it's time for your self-satisfaction. Okay, what you might not be seeing, what might be going on underneath the surface for you. The 2 of Cups. Okay, so there's a coming together, there's a partnership, a heart-centered partnership that is underneath the surface of what is going on here. And it feels like there is a connection. So part of the fulfillment may have been part of the work. If this has to do with just, completing your week, for instance, then maybe somebody else has kind of supported you along the way, and there's going to be an acknowledgement of this sort of opening of heart-centered connection and love there. So just allow that to be present in your beautiful Saturday, okay? And then in terms of what beautiful, so you've got this Ace of Cups, a lot of energy of sort of this heart-centered opening. So it's like you've hit a successful landing point, okay, loves? You've hit the end of your week. It's Saturday. There's something that you have gotten to a place of completion with. It might not be completely done, but there's a pause point for you to be able to celebrate with it. And there's also an opening. This Ace of Cups talks about a beginning, right? And a beginning of a heart-centered adventure of some kind, okay? So an opening to love, an opening to emotional fulfillment, an opening, okay? So let's see what the guidance from the divine here. Okay, so this is talking about the 5th chakra, which kind of makes sense in terms of what I was feeling in my body. There is a need for you to be conscious of, notice that this is Archangel Gabriel, and it's the 5th chakra. It's talking about your throat chakra, okay? It's talking about being able to speak your word and speak your mind and speak your heart. Because there's so much heart-centered energy here in this sort of sense of fulfillment, it's sort of saying, now is the time for you to speak your truth, okay, loves? Now is the time to speak your truth with people that you love, that you care about, and perhaps even a new interest that you may have. And that interest, again, is just a heart-centered connection. So for those of you who are in the romance lane, it's that lane. It could be in the friend lane. It could be in the business partner, creative partner lane, somewhere where you feel there is an opening, but it's time for you to speak your desire. Okay, that's what I'm saying for you for this Saturday. I hope that these readings have been helpful for you. Please click that thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Enjoy your Saturday, y'all. Bye. Hey, pal, too, and welcome to the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is our day, and this is going to be your reading for Saturday, August 31st. Thank you for hanging with me throughout the week. If you want to go back, I have put in each of the descriptions the readings from the previous days. So we were following along with the Lamb crew for this week, and then this will be the last of that reading, and then on Sunday I'll set a new either animal guides or an archetype for which you may choose to follow throughout the week, and we'll give it another shot. Let me know if these readings are resonating with you, and we will go from there. All right, so let's see what your Saturday looks like. So you've got the Page of Coins. So what this is telling me, this is kind of celebrating the spring and summer in this card, and what it's really calling out for you is this Saturday is an opportunity for you to kind of look into goals, manifestations. What do you want to bring forward? The pages are always going to be that student, that curious learner, right? And so for your Saturday, there's an opportunity for you to kind of maybe take a step back from the regular grind of the week, and contemplate, what do you most desire for yourself? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to bring forth, rather than what's just being presented to you? What do you want to create in your physical world? All right, so that's what I'm seeing for you all. And then what you may not be aware of, or what is underneath the surface, it's the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is really tapping into your passion and your creativity. You may have a spark, an inspiration of a creative project or a creative partnership, or something that you want to bring forth into the world. And you're being really invited here to really put that down, begin to plan around it, begin to take some steps around, begin to think about what would be the next step for you to be able to move forward with that, okay? And then in terms of next steps, wow, okay, y'all, yeah, I really think you should take this Saturday. So you got the World card here. And so the World card talks about success, and it talks about a completion after a difficult journey. And so because we've got this beautiful Page of Coins and then the Ace of Wands, this sort of sense of really looking at, where do you want to go? Where do you want to move forward? Getting into your space of curiosity and creating that which you want to manifest into your physical world, because I believe that that's going to bring you a lot of success. So go ahead and take some steps toward doing that and moving forward with that, because I think it's a nice spark here, even if it's at the end of the week, and maybe at the beginning of a new journey for you, okay? And then the message from the Divine Journey. I just said a new journey for you. This card is all about, wow, beautiful. Okay, so my Lamb crew, this is really, you may find that this new idea, this new spark that you have is going to take you on a journey, a new road in your life. Now, this could literally be a physical journey for some of you all. You may be heading out somewhere to a nearby town or across the world somewhere, okay? Or it could be just also an internal journey, an emotional journey, an artistic journey, but it is definitely going to move you forward. So this idea, this contemplating, get some things on paper, like put pen to paper in terms of what it is that you're trying to manifest. Tap into your creativity. And when I say creativity, I'm really talking about your passion. What are you passionate about? What lights you up? If what lights you up is engineering, that doesn't make it any less creative. I think engineering is actually extremely creative, but just know that when I say creativity, I'm talking about your passion, that which lights you up, whatever that is for you. Okay, so go get it, y'all, this Saturday, and get ready to go on a journey, because the divine is supporting you in taking those steps forward. All right. I hope you have a beautiful, abundantly joyful day. If you like what you're hearing, please hit that thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. All right, y'all. Bye. Hello, and welcome to the Abundant Joy Tarot. This is Ade. This is going to be for Saturday, August 31st. This is going to be your final reading for this week, just on this little daily pass that I'm trying out for y'all. This is for the Buffalo crew. If you've been following the crew all week, you have made it to the end of the week, and this is going to be your final reading for the week. I will go ahead and start for September. Tomorrow I will do a general reading for the collective, and then I will pull some archetype cards that you can choose, and then follow throughout the week for quick daily reads. I'm going to keep trying these out and seeing what feels right. Please let me know what resonates with you and what doesn't. Just having some fun here and digging in. If you're new to my channel at all, please feel free to check out any of the timeless readings that I have on there. You may find that there's a message waiting for you. They are always prayed over and asked to guide whoever needs to hear that given message to that reading. So if something calls out to you, it might just be for you, okay? All right, so let's jump into it for Saturday, August 31st from a Buffalo crew. And we're starting off with the Two of Cups, which is interesting because that showed up in a different reading, and I shuffle in between every time very deeply. So, but I think it showed up in a different placement. So this is your significator. So it is telling me that what's going on for you right now is there is a balancing, a heart-centered balancing that's happening. Now, this may reflect a partnership that you're currently in. It could reflect the beginning of a partnership that may be occurring for you for this Saturday. Or this could also be an internal balancing of your divine feminine and divine masculine within yourself, okay? So that being said, for this Saturday, this is coming with a message of love, okay? So there's a sense of like, whatever it is that you're doing, open your heart to the possibility of love, loving self, loving God, loving nature, loving another soul, okay? And then what's going on underneath the surface, wow, that you might not be aware of is the Knight of Cups. So remember, Knights always represent movement, moving forward in some way. And the cups represent emotion, okay? So this is really often, the way I read the Knight of Cups is often that there is a message of love coming in for you. That there is a movement of this. Now, sometimes the Knight of Cups can also represent kind of a fantastical view of the world, idealistic, this kind of, this idealistic, fantastical, romantic side of it. But this is going on under the undercurrent for you all. So I think it's sort of a nice balance, because the Two of Cups is asking you to sort of open your heart to a connection. There's a partnership of some kind that may be coming forth, and underneath that is a sort of movement, if you will, of emotions, a message of love that may be happening there. Now, I'm getting the sense that for some of you, this is what's coming up for me, is that for some of you there is a balance here in terms of balancing loving yourself and loving another, okay? So being sure that, if a message of love is coming in, tap into what you're feeling about that message of love and make sure that it's in alignment with the love that you have for yourself. And if you need to cultivate more love for yourself, then please do that, beloveds, because that is what will enable you to really bring in a heart-centered connection that is truly balanced. So that, for some reason, is coming up for me. So there it is. Let's see what your advice or next steps are. And this may be why, because you got the Eight of Cups here. And the Eight of Cups is talking about walking toward that which serves you and walking away from that which no longer serves you, okay? Really, there's a lot of, we got all cups here. So there's a lot of cup energy here. It seems to me that your Saturday may be a bit emotional, okay? but not necessarily in a negative way, just being in your feelings. Sometimes we just need to be in our feelings, and that doesn't necessarily mean crying or any of that, but it does mean tapping into what you feel and listening to what you feel. Okay, I'm really getting the sense that this pile needs to, this Saturday, tap into how you're feeling, thinking about what does make you feel like you are loved. What does make you feel like you are loved? What does make you feel like you're not being loved or you're not being seen? And what do you need to walk away from so that you can walk toward what more fully embraces you? All right? There's a sense of you really listening to yourself, okay? And the final guidance from the divine for my Buffalo crew, look at that. The goddess of the moon. This is a 5-2, which is going to be a 7, which really taps into like spiritual guidance. And I'm really, the moon also talks about the sense of emotion, intuition, feelings. All right. So there's a need for you to really tap into your intuitive being. Okay. I'm going to take a look at this and make sure that I'm covering everything that this particular oracle card is calling out. This got it. Yeah, exactly. Intuition, going within. Okay. This card is about going within. It is showing her kind of holding the moon, if you will. And the moon, as I said before, kind of represents these sort of deep emotions that we feel. So for some of you all, this Saturday may bring up some emotions that around your heart center, right? That you need to look at and address, and you're being guided, invited, if you will, by the divine to really tap into your ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view, okay? This talks about your intuition from all types, on all types of issues, okay? The goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information from the mundane to the spectacular. So it could be just as simple as like, I'm having that nudge to take another route home, and then you find out you missed a traffic jam of some kind. Or it could be a great idea for something that you need to move forward, or a clarity around the way a certain relationship is moving, okay? And insight into the relations of the people around you. But you are blessed with an ability to connect. And so this is really telling you that now is the perfect time for you to open up and get ready for an amazing inspiration of your intuition. So tap into your intuition, okay, loves, this Saturday, and let it guide your heart-centered connections in terms of how you need to move forward. I hope you have a beautiful, abundantly joyful Saturday. And I will look forward to seeing you next time. If you're liking the readings that you're getting here, hit that thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you next time. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.